Sheriff's Office, along with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, have received credible threats being made against not only witnesses involved in this case, but family members of investigators. After hearing the evidence, the court decided to increase the bond from $650,000 to $1.2 million. Additionally, Mr. Capps was also indicted for conspiracy to traffic cocaine, as well as Ms. Deanne Louise Johnson was indicted for conspiracy to traffic cocaine and possession of a firearm by convicted felon. Additional charges are pending on Mr. Capps at this time. It's important to note that during the course of this investigation, several undercover purchases of marijuana and cocaine, as well as a firearm, was made for Mr. Capps at his place of business in Winnebago. We want the public to know that this investigation is a result of Mr. Capps' involvement in the illegal sale of cocaine, marijuana, as well as guns. It has nothing to do with his affiliation to any association, organization, his ties to the communities, or his association with any motorcycle gang. It is clearly a result of his participation in cocaine sales in the Winnebago community, as well as other communities throughout our county. He chose to participate in this activity, and we are only after those individuals that are involved in this type of activity. We're not after anyone that would be involved in any type of association with any type of organization or gang, unless that organization is involved in illegal activity. You will see in this video a transaction taking place between an undercover agent with Mr. Capps, and it involves the sale of cocaine, and you'll see the exchange of money as well at his place of business. So with that, we'll go ahead and show that. Okay. But due to the nature of the threats and the people involved, we do not want to release that information. Fear that it may become more of an issue. Well, it saddens me that people that are here working very hard day in and day out, making the choice to put their life on the line to make our community safer, have to undergo scrutiny such as this, or threats of any kind. It's very important to note that we have members in this unit that have nearly given their lives to deter just such activity in that very community. And we want people to look at this for what it is. It's a bad choice on Mr. Capps' part. He chose to be involved in dealing drugs without regard for who it was affecting. He chose to sell firearms and to individuals that he had no knowledge of what they would be involved in, what type of activity, but it was along with the sale of drugs. And that typically goes hand in hand with violence in our communities, and we are going to go after those individuals that are involved in this type of activity, regardless of their affiliation or standing in the communities. So we wanted to make sure that this information was put out for the public to be able to know the facts behind the case, and we welcome any questions or concerns that anyone has regarding this case.